still to come. A street surfer, a juggler, and a hitman? What do they all have in common? It's all in the pursuit of excellence with a Guinness twist. Plus, it's pencil sharpening, Guinness style. Watch movie stunt pilot Craig Hosking try to land himself into the record book by sharpening a number 2 pencil with a Bell Jet Ranger.
This program contains images which may be disturbing to younger or sensitive viewers. Parental discretion is advised.
Welcome back. As sports fans well know, there's nothing quite like witnessing athletes in their prime performing at peak efficiency. The same holds true for the jocks you see on Guinness. They always have their game faces on, even if their games are a little bit off.
If Tiger Woods is the Babe Ruth of golf, then Chuck Heider has to be the Harry Houdini. So when you witness what Chuck, also known as the Hitman, can do with a club, a ball, and his imagination, it's like watching someone use a jackhammer to perform successful brain surgery. A former standout in amateur baseball, Chuck borrowed a technique from the national pastime and eliminated a piece of equipment designed to help players. The golf tee.
You know, I've always been able to throw a ball up and hit it with a golf club.
Swinging like a true slugger, this professional trick shot artist from Sarasota, Florida, started hitting fair balls right down the middle of the fairway. Now at the Country Club of Darien in Darien, Connecticut, with former baseball star Keith Hernandez as his witness, the Hitman is attempting to make Guinness history. Using a regulation golf ball and club, he's going for the record for the farthest and most accurate drive using a baseball swing. This par 4 hole is 310 yards away. Average players are expected to reach the green on their second shot. But with one toss and swing, Chuck must launch the ball onto the green. Here's his first attempt. Oh, and it's a beautiful shot.
Come on, run up there.
Go, 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 go.
Short.
Nope.
But just short. The Hitman reloads for another attempt. You could tell from the sound of impact that he drilled that ball. The drive is dead solid, perfect.
Come on.
Bouncing and rolling on the green.
On the green. All right.
Oh, there it
Great
is.
shot. That is incredible.
The measurement is now official. He put the ball just 19 feet 2 inches from the cup. So the staggering drive of 316 yards, 1 foot 2 inches, takes the amazing Chuck the Hitman Heider right into the record book. When track and field athletes run the hurdles, there are a few basics to remember. Make sure your starting block is in working order. Repeat the same number of strides between each hurdle, and always keep your eye on the ball. Of course, that last piece of advice only applies to Albert Lucas. With 19 separate Guinness juggling records in his career, Albert is also a top-notch athlete who combined his 2 loves to help create the hybrid sport of juggling.
The first rule of juggling is don't drop the ball. The second rule is run as fast as you possibly can while always constantly observing rule number 1.
On this day at a track meet at Southern Illinois University, Albert will try to break his own existing record in juggling for the 400-meter hurdles. His time is already an amazing 1 minute and 7 seconds flat. So he definitely has his work cut out for him.
Yes, sir.
To help him run at his fastest possible speed, Albert will use a pacer, another runner, who will lead him around the track. He's at the starting block. Remember, the time he has to beat for a new Guinness record is 1 minute, 7 seconds. And he's off to a clean start. Each of those hurdles is the standard 33 inches high.
Looking good.
At the 100-meter mark, he's just barely on pace to break the record. He really has to push it now.
Just under 30 seconds for 200 meters.
He's approaching the halfway mark, 200 meters. The magic number is anything under 67 seconds. And at this point, it looks like it's going to be close. The pacer is urging him on, not letting him fall back. Can Albert do it? The final straightaway. He hasn't had so much as a bobble, and his pace is good. Just one last hurdle to clear. And the balls are still moving. Here comes the finish line. He crosses, but did he make his time?
106.97.
Yes, he's done it. By just 3/100ths of a second, Albert Lucas has joggled his way to a new Guinness record. To compete in the sport of surfing, one must possess balance and bravery. Now take away the water and add oncoming traffic. Reduce the size of the board to a little more than an inch wide, and you're street surfing Robin Jurgowitz style.
I needed something to separate myself from everybody else, and I found street surfing to be the thing that separates me from the rest.
This 34-year-old Judas Priest fanatic has perfected the art of standing on a fast-moving bike, proving that he has balance and bravery in common with ocean-going surfers. But when it comes to a wipeout, there's no water to break his fall.
I took one fall out of 10 years, which to me is a pretty good record, but it did cost me a broken wrist. So from now on, I always wear full chest protector, shoulder pads, full face helmet.
On this day, Robin enlists the Waterbury, Connecticut Police Department to help him fulfill a personal dream: the establishment of the street surfing speed record for the Guinness Book. On the ocean, the average surfer rarely tops 12 miles an hour. Today, Robin hopes to at least double that speed. The police officer will be standing by, ready to record Robin's speed with radar. An ambulance also stands ready. Robin's all set.
Okay, Robin, go ahead.
He's starting down the hill. Picking up speed. He's up to 13 miles an hour. He's hit 20 miles an hour. At that speed, if he hits a bump, he could go head over handlebars. He's got to be careful. He's in the home stretch. Here he comes. 24 miles an hour. He did it.
Yeah, 24. Yeah, 24 and went down to 23. Not bad.
24 miles per hour sets a new Guinness speed record and establishes Robin Jurgowitz as the undisputed master of this fledgling sport.
The fun and games are not yet over. There's more Guinness Primetime when we come back.